bigger by the day. Now, the big question is, did Iran fire long-range missiles at Diego Garcia base? Have a look at the map on your screen. This development, viewers, has drawn attention due to the distance involved here. Diego Garcia lies roughly 4,000 kilometers from Iran, well beyond the 2,000-kilometer range that Iranian authorities have previously cited as the upper limit of their missile capabilities. Now, Iran's attempt to target the base around 4,000 kilometers away from its territory implies that its missiles have a longer range than previously acknowledged. Now, where is Diego Garcia and why does it matter so much? Let's tell you a little bit about that. Now, take a look again at the map on your screens. It is a strategically located, atoll in the central Indian Ocean and hosts a key US-UK military facility. Part of the British Indian Ocean territory, the base is operated mainly by the United States and serves as a major hub for air and naval operations across Africa, the Middle East and Asia. It has played a central role in US military campaigns in Iraq as well as Afghanistan, acting as a launch point for long-range bombers and supporting naval deployments, including submarines and surveillance missions. Now, this is extremely critical because this is extremely close to India as well. And we have some more breaking inputs coming in on this particular story. Iran has confirmed that it indeed fired 2 ballistic missiles at UK-US military base in Diego Garcia in the middle of the Indian Ocean. This shows that the range of Iran's missiles is way beyond what the country had previously imagined. This is the latest update that we are getting for you at this point in time. And in fact, a post has been put out that we are going to show you. Iran is now confirming that, in fact, it indeed fired 2 ballistic missiles. And this is the post, in fact, that has been put out by, the president of Iran, Masoud Pezeshkian, and he has put out this post on X saying, to the Islamic countries and our dear neighbors, you are our brothers and we are not engaged in any dispute with you. The only beneficiary of our differences is the Zionist entity, referring to Israel there. And this is the post that has been put out by President of Iran as far as this particular update is concerned. Let's go across to my colleague Shanjoy Chaudhary, who continues to be with us at this point in time. Shanjoy, it's an important point that has been made, of course, by the president from the post that I read out just now, and also how Iran has now confirmed that the ballistic missiles that were fired at the UK-US base in Diego Garcia actually were fired by Iran.
Yes, Iran, of course, has confirmed it. They did fire the missiles. So we know that they can fire missiles with a range of about 4,000 kilometers. So it's very clear, and they are taking responsibility for it. And it's a warning, as you rightly said, to the British that, okay, if you allow the Americans to use your bases for attacks on us, then, well, we'll target you as well. That's the clear message that's going from the Iranians to the British. How the British deal with it, we don't know. Initially, the British were quiet for a while, and then they decided, yes, the Americans can use our bases, and they have. So we have to see how this works out. But 2 ballistic missiles were fired. One didn't quite make it. The other was intercepted. So there's no damage to Diego Garcia, but it's the intention, it's the message that we can hit you. And that's actually important as opposed to the damage. Because if the British are being told that, look, we can hit you and we will hit you, then it's a way of telling the world that, look, if something is 4,000 kilometers away and it's a British post, well, they can be targeted.
Right. Shanjoy, I request you to stay on with us. Let's also tell our viewers, why was it really attacked? Well, the attack came hours after reports emerged that UK has allowed usage of its military bases, as Shanjoy was also mentioning, by US during the war. And now Iran has sent a blunt warning to UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer. It claims that the majority of British people do not support this war, yet Starmer is allowing its military bases to be used against Iran. Iran's foreign minister has now accused Starmer of putting British lives at risk. The message is blunt and absolutely clear. They should stop using UK bases for strikes, or they should be ready to face consequences. And we have